Yeah, that can't be right.
No, that's better. That's better. Sorry, I had to have the web page running first. I
Ah,
was
The
not.
game is up and running.
Oh,
oh, I'm going for it. I'm going for
no,
it.
you're going to beat me easily. I don't have the course,
Oh, you beauty.
so you
How can
lied
you
to
not
me.
have the course?
Well, you told me that I would have it. I do not.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we've played it. It's very strange.
Oakmont CC, huh? And it's from PGLS.
Yep,
Yeah.
there's only one version,
Well,
so you can't get the wrong one.
well, I think in times like this, isn't it usually the case that an on the tee is Furyman, and he's given a couple of minutes to get his house in order. Isn't that the way things happen in these big tournaments, Dave?
The
That is
game.
indeed the way it happens, Andy, but we might come unstuck given it's the practice round.
Ah, I forgot about that. Well, never mind.
Yeah, no,
Well,
I don't have any version of Oakmont.
yeah, good. That way you won't have a conflict when you download it.
No.
Because there is a second version.
Is there? Okay. No, I'm just looking at my courses list. Not there.
Oh, you won't see it because it's under a different name. Can you remember the name of the other version of Oakmont, Andy? For the life of me, I couldn't remember it.
I know what it was because we played it once and it was pretty poor, really. It was called Trapmont.
Batmons, that's the one, yeah. It was
Or
poor. Whereas this one's pretty good. There might be some, you might modify your colour saturation, Dave. It's pretty bright on the eyes, but it's
Well,
fine with a little bit of tweaking.
yeah. Well, I do have Trapmont. Should I delete that?
Well,
Yeah.
they're not going to conflict because they're such different names,
Yeah,
but you can
it
if you
sounds
want.
like we're never going to play it.
No,
We're
we're
never
not.
going to play it now.
All right, it's gone. Okay, let's take two.
Well, it's one extreme to the other. I mean, normally I get just beaten by Dave, and now I'll beat him in by 3 minutes.
Disgraceful.
And Missing Phil said he might well turn up tonight, so we'll see. He knows what he has to do to join, so we don't have to do anything, I guess.
Hard, normal, breezy. That's it.
Okay.
It is maybe very difficult. It's a long course, I think, with variable degrees of rough penalty. It can be very little, or it can be quite punishing, Dave, as you rightly surmised.
Indeed, it can range from 7% with a lofted wedge all the way up to 30, 31, 32% with a 5-iron or something like that.
Really? So the rough is punishing.
Well, it's US Open.
Okay.
And it's US Open rough. So where Andy hit it, there's 0% penalty. Nice shot.
Very
Decent enough start.
Yeah, bottle that one and do it all the time and you'll be in business. Ah.
That was okay.
Well, it seems very benign, breezy. 7 is the most I've seen.
Yep. It's getting towards the lower end, isn't it? No, it doesn't hurt. It's just less distraction for the look around.
Oh no! Disaster.
Oh dear me, Dave.
That's all right. So that's first cut. Let's have a look.
What percent?
6%.
What's your percentage loss there?
Yeah, 6%.
Fair enough.
That's with a 7 wood though. So 5 iron, 10%. What conditions did we pick again?
Hard normal,
Right.
medium pins. A very generic setup.
Well, this is going to be miles short, but that's fine.
Oh, it wasn't going to be that far off. It'd have been, had it been a yard or two.
Yeah.
Maybe if it hit the green, it could have been okay.
12. That looks right on it. It's a beauty. Oh, Dave.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Tell you what, that was a bit unfortunate, that.
You know, I thought I might have got a no baby out of that.
Shite.
That's a wogger putt.
Yeah, and this green just falls to the left all the way. It's going to be brutal in the last round.
Oh, is it going to get off?
You probably want it off.
Oh, no.
Not what I really wanted.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's genius. Great putt.
Okay, so not a lot of power loss, that's good. 39.
That's pretty decent.
Oh, I've read it back to front.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't think you did, Dave.
I think you just didn't appreciate the movement in the first sort of foot or two.
Yeah, there was a
You did the rest of it.
Yeah, there's a real little knuckle there.
I hope that all the holes aren't like this. It'd be horrible. Unlucky, you deserve better.
Next time I'll hit it closer.
Don't get too cocky, Dave. Alright. No harm, no foul.
Mm. Yep.
That was an interesting shot.
Yeah.
That's a nice angle. Dave is... I think we've all hit 3 wood, have we?
Yeah, I think so. I
Certainly
did.
seems that way.
Yep. Oh,
You can throw a blanket over us.
yeah. All got our little plans. Let's see whose plan works. My plan is...
Nice.
Tap.
Yeah, pretty good.
What did you do? No, you didn't do that.
No, I didn't. I know what you did. And you know what I did now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys were 8 yards apart as well. There's no way the 91's going to work. It's just asking for trouble. I hate chopping, but I don't think there's any choice. 93.
Yeah, I was frightened of even just going 5 yards too long. Like that.
Oh, that's first cut. I can live with that.
It's maybe not too bad though.
Oh dear.
So you hit the 105, Andy?
No, I didn't. I hit the 91. Bad choice.
I hit the 120 and chopped it a huge amount to make sure I got no backspin almost. Look at these greens are feisty.
Yeah, they're quite tilted.
Yeah, there's going to be some scary putts on this course.
Oh wow.
Well, at least you don't have to putt off the green, Dave, because you're already off it.
Correct.
You just have to putt backwards. This feels... I can't see any break. No matter how much I wave the pole, it says it's flat. I'm going to believe it. I'm going to do an F4 just in case. Okay. All right, I'm just going to go with it. No, it wasn't. It broke hard at the very start and then went straight.
Oh, 28% power loss if I putt. Can't do that.
Mhm.
Cannot do that. Alright. Let's just
I don't think we're going to be improving our putting stats this week.
Who? Alright. Only 12 foot. Come on. Too much? Oh, Jesus.
It almost went in though.
Yeah, it had to land in the hole to stop.
Right. Oh, that was fortunate.
Was there any percentage loss on that one?
Do you know? I didn't look, Dave. I assumed I was going to be okay.
If you were in the fringe, there would have been none. There never is.
Oh,
There's going to be, I reckon, putts between 6 and 10 feet are going to be so nerve-wracking on this course.
This is just going to be a grindy round. It's going to be a grindy major. The whole.
And look
whole
at that
thing.
rough. It's pretty deep rough.
which
And
I'm
it's
just going to experience.
Well, you might not. You might.
Yeah, well, we all know that bunker on the left.
Yeah.
It's one of the weirdest bunkers in the world.
It'd be annoying to maintain that bunker. It looks like a lot of work.
Mm.
Yep.
On somehow.
Shite. Bit greedy, but
Isn't this interesting? 36 minus the winds, we'll say 130. Okay, what landed there?
Is there like a false front on this one?
It felt like it to me. I didn't like the look of it.
Yeah. I'm going to take a chance here and just take the 120.
see soon enough whether there's a false front.
Oh,
There is, but you've well done.
Wow.
Pushing your luck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure about this at all, but oh, well, that's way better than I had any expectation of.
Well, that'll be a
Might
great bet. That'll be a great par if you sink that, Andy.
Mm.
Oh. This is perturbing me. Maybe there. 37, don't hit it long. Just don't do anything stupid. Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh. Well done.
Very nicely done.
Thought I had a good chance of snagging that.
Mm.
Well, forgive me for saying this, but I hope this isn't going to be the procession that carried on from the last two majors, Dave.
I don't believe so.
Well, Dave didn't win the first major. I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, yes.
No. Jesus. There's red stakes there. The fuck?
Yeah, I think you can play out of it, but I can only surmise it must be extreme hit loss percentage out of that stuff. That's the cabbage. Nice drive.
Can you get there in two?
No, it's not even doable. It's just not doable in two, not even with a tailwind, I don't think. It's about perfect. I wasn't expecting it to be me, but I forgot you cut the corner, Dave.
Mm. Can't wait to see what my percentage loss is. It's going to be pretty high.
Yeah, what I want to do. It wasn't that.
Oh, cabbage. That's a better looking shot.
Right, well, let's see how far out. 60 yards, 54.
21%. So, at best, I'm going to get 200 yards out of this. At best.
Certainly looks like cabbage, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's making a good fist of looking like a US Open.
It's gonna.
Wow. I was about right, I guess.
Mm.
200 yards, but didn't really go. What have we got? 117. 17. It might be the 120. Oof.
You're in the stand, my boy. Right.
Wasn't far off, was it?
No, I was there. pitches don't seem to bounce very hard on the hard fairways that often. Hmm. Eight- 18.
That's a nice little chip.
Is it? Oh,
Gorgeous.
I enjoyed that.
Oh, okay.
Nice looking putt.
Tap.
Well read.
Yep. But you really got to hit fairways here, don't you? So the bunker or rough, that's going to get you.
Yeah. And
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, I mean these bunkers, because of the way they're sort of layered, you can think of them as just one big bunker. Ugh. Mm.
No, my timing is so crap tonight. Fuck me.
Well, Dave, you've got a better line in than I have. Meanwhile, the number one driver on the American tour.
well, I sense a chance here
Yeah.
to get a bit closer than you two.
Well, I think we both made a bit of a mistake there. We should have gone with driver. But apart from anything else, the
I'm going to
driver.
run out of fairway, but I don't care. It's only going to be first cut, I hope.
No, it'll be deep stuff.
Oh, it is deep stuff, but still, it's not that bad. It's only 87.
Yeah, the question is, can I get over this?
Well, you, on the other hand, Dave, if you can get over it, it's not a bad line in.
159, 15% power loss. I'll just try it with the 8 and see what happens.
That bunker wee, oh, that looks great. Looks really good. Oh my God.
Yeah,
That is freaky.
that might work.
Might work. Bloody hell, Dave.
He's trying to demoralise us before the major, Andy.
Is it working?
Partially.
And then did Dave hit the 9-9? I think he did.
No, I hit the 8.
I think that's good, Andy.
That's going to work for you. I was 10 yards behind you.
Yep, I mean, that's like a fantastic shot, but it's getting less spread after
Well,
what Dave did.
I certainly would have taken 15 feet away, even with a good drive.
Yeah.
That can work all right too.
Gorgeous. Those three very dandy shots.
I tell you what, these are medium pins. I'd hate to see the difficult ones.
They'll be on spines and all sorts of shit.
I can't believe how good those 3 shots are. It's outrageous we're all within 15 feet.
Up there.
That'll work.
Well, I think you two are going to have better. I'd be surprised if at least one of you didn't get it.
I wouldn't take even money, but I would take 3 to 1. Just feels a bit variable. Oh, we're going to find out.
Looks good.
Oh,
Good cut. Very nice.
delighted with that.
So you should be.
This feels very missable.
Well, it might have been that miserable, but you got it.
Keep you honest, Davo.
That really was a very difficult pin to get 2 birdies and a par.
Well,
Oh, look at this one.
the test continues.
Yeah, indeed it does. Yes.
Yep.
Well worked out. See why you went there? Oh no.
What's the matter?
You don't have the required club?
No, I haven't got the right club.
Well,
Depends what the right club is.
Got a plan. Oh, just needed to land on the green. Now it's awkward.
Well, I know you probably hit the 5-iron. I'm going to hit the 5-iron, but I'm not going to be quite as cute as you.
First time I've been called cute all week.
And that was the 5-iron, Dave.
Okay, what's the 5-iron? What's the distance?
Yeah, 5-iron distance, I thought.
No, what is the distance of the 5? Is
Uh,
that the 195 or the 183?
Oh, 195.
No,
I took.
I hit the 183.
Oh, you hit the 183. Oh, Christ.
Oh, I assumed you hit the 183, Dave. I tried to chop the 195 to balance it. And this shot. Oh, this is nice. Oh. Oh. Right.
These greens will be feisty when we play them on hard. Oh, just that dicky distance.
Yeah.
There's not much in the way of trees in the middle of the course, is there?
No.
Not at all. I'll be curious to see the actual tournament when it starts and see if it's the same. Because this is still a beta. It's version 3. Never was a final.
Tough little par 3, but you can see that there's some pin which is going to be top right corner.
Yeah, it's.
You know, and if you end up down in this part of the green, you're going to have a shot which is 2 or 3 feet uphill or something like that.
Yeah, they're going to be scary. Oh, I really belted that
With good reason.
deliberately. Well, yeah. I mean, I think like a 4-foot putt is probably 2 to 3 times better than a 6-foot putt on this course, because at least you can sort of force them in. But you can't with a 6-footer. Well, you can try.
Yeah, I hit one down the middle. It's going to make all the difference.
Very nice.
Pity.
This will be a 3-wood.
Oh, yeah, actually would have made it nicely, Andy, if that had landed on the fairway.
Yeah. But
Would have run up beautifully. Mm.
Yeah.
It's a fascinating shot. Mm. Oh, that didn't plug, surely.
No.
No.
Just disappeared into the rough and we never saw it again.
We've got 5 minutes to look for the ball, Dave.
I think it's 3 minutes now, isn't it, Andy?
Is it? Is it 3?
Yeah, I'm sure it's not 5 anymore.
We got 2.5 minutes before we get kicked out of this call as well.
Okay.
Have this shot and then we'll bump out. That looks great line.
It's just gonna.
Oh, fuck me! Wow.
Oh, that could have been right next. I mean, it's good.
All right, we'll disconnect.
All right. Hello?
Hello?
Are we all here?
Well, I can hear you.
Yeah, no, Andy hosted that one, so it's all
I
good.
think that worked.
Well, that's incredible. I was just about to try and get out of it, but
Uh-oh.
didn't do anything.
Oh,
What?
it might disconnect after like 2 minutes then. We'll
Yeah,
find out.
if you, yeah, we will find out.
No, it's the shit
Oh,
you'd started the
says-
meeting.
Ah,
If
it
you-
says 53:48. I'm going to come out of it.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right, nothing to go wrong this time.
Yeah, it's reset the counter.
Cool.
67:15. I'm just going to see how this before 17. Hang on, 24th. Okay, so it does go downhill and then it goes a little bit left to right. Downhill and a bit left to right, so
That should run up nicely.
Well, you called it perfectly.
very pleased with that.
7% power loss. Feels. It's like a slightly chopped 51 footer. Oh, it took a horrible bounce off that bank.
Competent putt.
Just feels like birdies are going to be really hard to come by most of the time. Can't believe how much I'm waiting this ball for this shot. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Big.
good reason to be concerned over that one.
I was concerned. Couldn't quite see the line.
Hmm, 2-1-0. Oh no, this is definitely drivable.
Well, it's a bloody 280 yard
Unfortunately.
par three.
I know.
What's going to happen when it's windy or a strong wind or something? Bloody hell. That's brutal.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Well, you just have to hit it straight.
so you said that, Dave.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's not far off straight.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, this could be a very nice attempt at a par 3. A birdie 2, rather.
It's not really a birdie hole, but I'll take one if I can get one.
Meanwhile, I think I've done what you did, Dave.
Yeah. Just tightened up.
Oh, lovely.
Gorgeous.
Nice work on the ball.
65.
Yeah. Interesting. There's almost no break until the very end. I think it all balances out. Just gonna go inside. I'm just going to go inside right edge and hit it really soft.
Looks
Oh,
good.
Dave, what a good 2.
Mm.
Magnificent.
Yeah. This course is long.
Are we playing from like the tournament?
Championship.
Teams or
We're
championship?
right off the back.
Okay.
We're almost on the bloody road behind.
We're off the tips.
Yeah, good drive. Mm. Damn. It's a 3-wood.
Good.
it died quick. Oh, that was all right.
It did, Dave.
I just saw the size of that green. Imagine being out the back of it.
You got the rarest of things, a listening golf ball.
Mm.
A great line. If it gets the right bounce, it's going to be amazing. Didn't need much more. Going to try and replicate that one, Andy. I liked that shot you did.
Did you?
Very much. Except it's a perfect 183 with the right tail in. So now it's a perfect chopped 195.
Well, I took a 7-iron there, Dave, so it'd be interesting
What?
to see.
Shit.
It's not bad, though. That's probably as good as you could have done with that chopped.
Your nasty downhill putt.
Yeah.
It's a little greasy, as Andy would say. Oh my God. It's more than a little greasy.
I think
And
that's
it's
that's what persuaded me to take the 7-iron. I thought if I'm 20 or 30 foot short, then so be it, but at least it'll be uphill.
This is so far right to left. I mean, it doesn't look it, but because of the downhill, oh man. Yeah. That might be too much. Bring it in a bit more. 27, 12 down.
Do either of you suffer from dodgy knees?
No.
No, I've got a slightly dodgy hip, but no bad knees.
Yeah. No, my knees just don't feel as I can function with them anymore. It's just happened the last 3-4 days. I've just become more and more aware that I've got to be really careful when I'm walking about, and if I walk, in a certain way, I can get almost feel like bone is on bone type of thing.
Oh, so you think the cartilage is worn away or something?
I don't know. It just feels pretty uncomfortable. It's not when I bend the knee backwards, but if I straighten the knee outwards, it just feels really tight. The other one on the other side is a little bit tight as well, but it's the one on my right leg which is just, I get to about, if you imagine your leg makes a 180 angle when it's dead straight. When I get to about 145, 150, I suddenly start feeling, it's getting harder and harder. A bit like a frozen shoulder, if you've ever had one of that. You can do it, but it's just going to be discomforting.
Yeah, that sounds very unnerving, Andy. I don't like the sound of that.
And it just happened. I can't think what it was that triggered it.
It's strange it would just happen like literally overnight. It might just be a temporary condition. It might just clear up by itself. But
I mean, if you're lucky, it's a muscle thing. But if you're unlucky, it's not.
Yeah.
Maybe go see your local GP.
Yeah, well, I've got to see the GP shortly, but if it's so it'll be another 2 or 3 weeks, and if it's still then, I'm just going to hobble into the surgery and say, look, I know you want to see me about my medication, but I also want you to look at this.
Yeah.
This is causing me much more. I can't do things like get down in the garden weeding so much.
Yeah. It's certainly worth having a look.
Right, 26.
Oh, it's a good part. You couldn't be too aggressive. You can't leave
No.
it 5 feet past.
No, I never want to do that, Dave.
Yeah. Oh. Got me there. Come on.
Yep, hold on.
444.
Yeah.
Two under 0.
So as my dad got older, into his 60s, 70s and 80s, he had a terrible problem with cramps in his calves in the middle of the night. And he'd just wake up in agony and have to leap out of bed and try and walk them out and all that sort of stuff. And I've never had that. And I go, I hope that's not genetic. But now, to get them. And they're so fierce.
They are nasty, don't they? I get them all the time.
The other night, I got one at about 5 in the morning, and it just went from 0 to 100 in about a second and a half. And I managed to get out of bed, and I tried to straighten the leg so, because you walk it off, and I couldn't straighten the leg. I couldn't get the leg onto the ground.
Yep.
It was that cramped, and it was I'm in agony. Like, oh,
So
it pretty goes.
So that was just one leg?
Yeah, my right leg, yeah.
I can empathise with you as well.
I had it where it transferred from one leg to the other leg, both legs out of action.
Oh my God, that's the worst.
Just rolling around on the floor in agony, and Zed's just laughing at me. It's terrible.
They're so horrible. But what really worries me is, like, what happens if you're incapacitated and you're in bed because you've injured your back or you've broken a leg or something like that, and then you get a cramp? What happens then?
No.
It sounds like a nightmare.
Your driving's been good today, Dave.
It has.
Superb.
I'm hoping I can take it into Thursday.
And you put it in the A1 position. That could be a long drive candidate.
I've got that little drawer without trying to put a drawer on it. It's just natural, and when I get that, I know I'm in the zone.
No! Oh my
Meanwhile,
God. Telling you, my timing is just
Dave's
insane.
Dave's joining the mailman school of accurate driving here.
Oh. You're still managing to be equal leader with all these terrible drives. Doesn't bode well. That looks perfect. I can see that little... Oh, you're trying to outdo me, Andy. And I think you will. Go on. Go on.
3-3-3.
Yeah.
half my favourite number.
Oh my god. 195 has 26% power loss. Fuck. Okay. Oh, I've got to take the 7 wood. This is horrible.
Ooh.
Tried to chop it. Couldn't chop it enough.
I think one thing about there being so far a lack of water and a lack of trees, if you do end up in the rough, you can get the ball to similar positions that you've just got it in, Dave, without too much bother.
Yeah, you can get it back into play. That's alright.
I think you've left it in a perfect spot.
Very happy with that.
Right, what did you do? 127. Oh, 127.
Gorgeous as well.
Very similar shot.
Yeah, I'm glad I just checked myself there.
Yep.
Because I was going to hit a full 120, and then I thought, hang on a minute, I was 10 yards closer.
Yeah,
So
but the
I
105
chopped
would have
it a bit.
ended in tears. Yeah,
Yeah.
well worked out.
63. Didn't make it. Shit.
Excuse me for a sec, my mouse is just dying. I've got to plug in the cord.
Sure.
Wow, that's not good.
No, it goes for about 3 weeks and then it starts flashing red like it has tonight. Charge it up and I won't have to worry about it. So the cord's long enough, it doesn't really impede. I just prefer it not being there. All right. This is pretty consistent right to left. I don't mind this. Only trouble is it's not. It's a bit more than I'd like. Oh, God. Yeah.
Wow. Nasty.
got a feeling this is straight. It was straight.
Oh, what a
Impressive.
big swing on this, Dave. You better putt off the green or I'll get the line.
Always thinking of everyone else. Good man.
I've got the line. Wow. That's tightened things up nicely.
Ooh.
Not ideal, but only 133 out. Let's see. Hey. Don't run out of field. Oh, it's going to run out of field. Of course it's going to run out of field. Horrible angle in too.
Well, there is some kind of a line here.
Don't expect me to get it.
I think between me and Dave's,
Oh.
I think you
Yeah.
have done it.
He had to go Goldilocks, and I think he's done it.
And I think he's done it with a 3-wood as well.
I
Correct.
think he's been very smart. He's gone full Uncle Dave at the right time. I do like your angle in, Andy.
Yeah, that was the only saving grace about it. What I don't like is the hit loss.
Well, that lets you hit a longer club, which means you can actually fade it in around the bunker. Except
I'm
Same
not
way.
displeased with that.
Okay. Yeah, you got lots of green to play with.
Trouble was, the more club I took, I was losing 5% each time.
Yeah.
So I would have probably got as far with the original club that Link's Perfect Golf gave me.
It's like those putts you get sometimes where the further you take it out, the further you have to take it.
Yeah.
No. What's that?
Oh, you poor bastard.
Well, it was a 134 club and I sprayed it. Come on. Shouldn't be spraying shots from that distance.
All right.
Would be perfect.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It was. Well, this has got to go left to right. All right, so When I got the rollout I wanted, just didn't quite hit it hard enough.
Jesus. Wow. This has got bucket loads of brake on it. Even though it says it's only 1 foot or 1 inch downhill. Oh, fuck me. Terrible effort.
Wow.
No, that's crap.
Okay.
Lovely.
Hmm.
Hmm.
He's booming away.
Well done.
That doesn't feel like enough. A little bit more exciting than I had planned on.
Yeah, had some other. It almost had some other plans, that ball. It's a pretty amazing golf course. Kind of impressed. I mean, for a course with basically no trees.
Well, this one's protecting its hole with its length. 662. Oh, come on.
What?
You going to take that?
Of course I am.
Not that it's going to make any difference. You can't get there. Oh my God.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be okay, but it's not where I aimed.
Similar.
Also perfect. Very good drives.
Yep.
It's quite a generous landing is that off that particular tee. 'Cause, I mean, you know, you can see the
Well, you can bet if that's the case, there's revenge further down the hole.
And don't forget, if the wind was against, the carry that you took on your line may not have been quite so easy.
No, it might have gone into the bunker and plugged.
Mm.
Oh. No. Just can't hit him straight.
That one was straight.
Because it wasn't me.
See what I want to do. That wasn't it.
No, I'm not sure whether you really wanted that.
What's your percentage loss with first cut?
5%. So I'm really happy now because it's an absolutely perfect lofted 105 club. All I've got to do is hit it at the pin, and it should finish really close. Let's see. Check.
Well, you got absolutely no check whatsoever, which to me indicates you've gone 21 yards.
Okay. 6% power loss. Okay, well, it's not too bad.
It's a doable pin. There's plenty of green to work with for all of us. I just got my math wrong.
I reckon I'm going to hit the 77. Should be more than enough, even with the loss. Oh, fucking timing! Christ.
I'll tell you what, I can see why those shots got away from you a bit, both of you.
We both misjudged the way it runs away. Better line. And again.
Still went away though.
Yeah. Just a brutal hole position. Really vicious. Yeah, look at the swale. You needed to die the ball at the top of the swale to the left of the pin, and then it would have run down nicely. Boy, it was a tough shot. Oh, 14 inches uphill just to confuse the issue. Still feels like about that much. 35, 45, 8. Turn and stop. Turn and stop.
Turn and stop.
Good enough.
a bit right to left, not too much. So I'm actually going to aim it on your, just to the right of your little marker. Didn't hit it.
Yep.
Semi-relieved to walk off with a par, because visions of me stuffing it up.
All right. A shorter par 3, a relaxing hole. That's nice.
Yeah, right.
Oh, God. Pulled it left. Distance wasn't bad.
Well, so I think that's. I sort of want to be over that side. Don't think you want to be coming directly at that pin.
Well, you don't want to be coming from the right of the pin out of that rough.
No,
Yes.
well, not even out of the rough. If you're on the green, I think you got to go over a spine. From what I just saw.
There's some scary shots here if you get it wrong.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can get this wrong, but I'm just going to try.
I wasn't trying to plant a seed or anything.
No,
I was just saying.
but I do want less than 7 mile an hour. Oh my God, no! Get in the sand, get in the sand.
The minute you wait for wind, Dave, that's when the lunges happen.
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit, that's awful.
Well, not. I can't imagine leaving it in a tougher spot.
No.
If you get up and down you get a par here, Andy, it's going to be par of the year. This is diabolical.
Oh God, it went nowhere.
There.
Oh Christ, I had the 36 foot.
Oh, no.
I had a feeling. Goal.
Yeah, goodbye. Oh, at least I got a bit of check. Otherwise, that could have been a treble bogey.
Oh, good
Lovely.
shot.
Okay.
Clutch.
Is your government still going ahead with buying lots of nuclear attack submarines via the AUKUS arrangement?
Off the US?
Yeah,
I
they
believe
still haven't
so.
pulled out. I can't wait for them to pull out of it, Andy. I don't know what it's going to take for Trump to do for them to pull out of it. It's just such bullshit. It's a con job.
Yeah, no,
It's driving me insane.
we should tell the Yanks to get fucked.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's not just the Yanks, because we're involved in the AUKUS project as well.
Yep.
As we had a strategic defence review published yesterday, and there's I think we've got 4 Trident submarines with intercontinental ballistic missiles, and we've got I think the fifth or sixth nuclear powered kind of hunter killer submarine that's just about to be commissioned. But these are things which are the hunter killers have been stuff which have been coming on stream the last 5 to 10 years, but already they're talking, oh no, we've got to build another 7 by the mid 2030s. So these things costing billions of pounds, seemingly lasting 10 or 15 years before they're obsolete. It's a bit like the Dreadnought. In fact, that is what the Dreadnought, this is the new class of submarines that have been built. So it's just like the Dreadnought sort of race in World War One, seemingly.
It's an absolute con job, Andy. All you need to do is get those hunter killer submarines. Can they launch ballistic missiles? Or are they for attacking other submarines?
I think the hunter killer ones just have torpedoes.
Yeah, the hunter killer ones maybe have sub harpoons, and they may have missiles, but not the ICBMs.
Yeah. But all you need is half a dozen of the ICBM launching ones. It doesn't matter if they're old. It doesn't matter if they're easily detectable if they move around. You just move them slowly and have them sitting on the ocean bed somewhere. Yeah. And no one's going to attack you because they know you've got them hiding out there somewhere. That's all you need. I mean, really, are they for use?
Oh.
Yeah, no one wants to use their nuclear weapons. You just want them there to stop countries from attacking you. You can do that easy. You don't need to buy 10 new subs every 10 years.
Well, I'm sort of shaking my head, sort of, because this is a prelude to this government announcing, oh well, I'm afraid we've got to ditch our promise not to raise taxes because we need to raise taxes to rearm in this. I mean, this has all really changed since Trump got into power and started waving his fists at the Europeans.
Yeah. It's just that the military complex has got so far into the government now, the government can hardly say no if they want to stay in power. Oh, God.
Yeah, Hexeth and the Lady Pacific this week saying you got to spend more money on your arms.
I remember saying to Dave in the late 1980s, I said, all Australia needs to do, they can decommission their Army, Navy and Air Force, just get a whole bunch of nukes and say anyone that attacks us will drop a nuke on you. That's all you got to do. Save all that money.
Yeah, what's getting me is, Israel and Palestine, that's been breaking down since October 2022, was it? 23? 22.
Yeah.
So that's been going on for 2.5 years. Ukraine's been going on since 2020. 22.
I think. Yep.
So China's still been throwing its weight around for for the best part of a decade or more in various parts of the South China Seas. But yeah, the only thing that happened is Trump's got in, and all of a sudden the Europeans seem to be buying into this creed, lock, stock, and barrel. We've got to rearm. The danger's never been greater than it is today. And I'm thinking, well, 6 months ago, this wasn't, well, a year ago in the UK, this wasn't mentioned at all.
Yeah. It is funny how it's got so extreme so fast. It's very suspicious. What's driving it is my question.
Yeah.
Or who?
Yeah, I must admit, I'm very suspicious of the motivation of I don't know about the politicians worldwide, but I'm extremely suspicious of the motivations behind what the series of governments have done in the UK. And I'm sorry, but I'm rapidly come to the conclusion I don't believe really any of them.
Excellent stance, Andy.
I think their version of the truth is really a euphemism for political expediency.
Yeah.
What works politically for our party, and that's what we will take as. Oh dear me, right?
Yeah, I mean it's interesting how the world's going. Oh, how terrible Russia are. They're making all these bullshit claims about the Ukraine being Nazis and all this stuff, despite the fact their leader's a Jew. But when you look back at what America did to Iraq, in the early 2000s, we've got to go in there and stop their weapons of mass destruction, and your government was complicit in absolutely just kowtowing to Bush.
Yeah.
When there were no weapons of mass destruction.
So was ours, Dave. Don't forget that Howard did that.
Yeah.
He was hopeless.
We all just go, yeah, let's do this for no reason. What was the reason?
It's like governments all over the place, particularly Western governments, but probably all governments. It's almost as if they will believe the first thing they, if you and I, do a bit of research on something, I tend to find, I'll take notice of what an article says, but unless I see it sort of backed up in other things all over the place by a totally different source, I'm really, really reluctant to believe what one person or one article says as being the gospel truth.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Stop there.
Right. Now I think this game is almost beyond me, but oh. You never know. This could. Oh,
yeah, it's a great shot.
Love, it's the no baby.
Mate, Dave and I look positively anemic.
It was only a few holes ago. We got it. We were all within one stroke, and suddenly something's happened.
Yeah. Well, my attempt at a gentle fade into that par 3 was quite costly. It's effectively chucked me out of this game.
Mm. All right.
Good. Oh, God, how did that not go in?
Oh,
You thought you had it as well.
I did.
much.
Well done.
Nice putt.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Well, I'm 3 behind both of you. Oh, thank God this isn't the first round anyway.
Right, we're 3 minutes from getting kicked off. Do you want to restart?
Yeah, let's do it now. Get it out of the way.
All right.
All right, I'm hanging up.
There we are.
We're all back.
Yep. Beautiful.
Wait, well,
Alright, what have we got? 300 to the... Okay.
good shot.
Okay. We got... Ooh. 204. It's a long par 4.
Oh, neat stake.
The wind's not going to help.
Yeah, that gentle draw's been working very nicely for you, Dave, tonight.
Yes.
Your drive is
I'm not sure whether you missed any fairways. I can't recall.
No, I was going to say his driving's been impeccable tonight.
Well, I'm not even thinking about it. I just line it up where I want to go, and it sort of tends to go there right now. So I'm not going to second guess it. Just leave it alone.
Don't go off. It will go off. Oh, that's okay.
Yep, it's not a disaster. Right. I got a good look at that green when you hit yours. Oh. I'm going to do a little, going to try, do a cultured fade with a chopped 2 hybrid.
Oh, Dave, that was exquisite.
Put the ball on a string.
Oh, no, nearly bloody bounced in the hole. That would have been interesting to see where that was going to go.
Would have gone
2
a kilometre and a
miles
half a kilometre in the air and 600 yards away. They do crazy things.
Yeah, it's funny. It keeps going. What the hell? It's like launch of a Saturn V rocket.
I know. It's like a SpaceX launch or something.
It's a good shot as well.
Land soft.
Better shot.
$75.4. $75.4.
Yeah, good.
Gorgeous, Andy. Right. All right. Oh. Okay, it goes two ways. Goes left to right early, and then right to left at the end. And it's 7 inches down here. Oh, there's so many moving parts. Oh, all right. 36, 7. That might be it. Or do I need to go a bit more? No, that might be it. All right. 36, 25. Didn't hit it far enough to the... Yeah.
Down 3. Okay. Whatever it is, it's enough. Doesn't feel like enough. Oh!
Really nice punt.
I shouldn't have made that last second adjustment. Anyway, stress free.
Stress free is nice on this course.
Good.
So Melbourne had its coldest day of the year, Andy. The temperature ranged from 12 degrees to 14 over the day. That was it. What did you have, Dave? Must have been cooler up there.
It was cold. I don't know what the temperatures were. I didn't actually pay any attention. But I think when we tee off on Thursday, it's 0.
Yeah.
I had a look at the forecast for Friday. It's 70% chance of rain with 40k winds. It's not looking really great.
No, 40k an hour winds, Dave, on that course. There's not, no, not good.
And with rain.
Oh,
It's supposed to be worse than today. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not happy with this hole. At all.
I tell you what, there hasn't been a single par 3 under 200, I don't think. They've all been brutal.
Oh, if you go long here, it may not be that bad if you go long.
What have you got to lose?
Only the game, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well, let's see what happens.
great line.
Oh, and it's going to land soft on the pin. Not quite. Stop. You filth.
Carry 241. I think I know where you hit. He's hit the 5-wood, I think. It's a pretty good one.
It is a pretty good one. I'm pleased with that.
Very nice. But since I don't have the 5-wood, problem solved. I'll be trying to chop and fade a 3-wood in.
It's a lot of moving parts, but I think you've done it.
And I think I've hit it too far. Yeah, same as you. All right.
Well,
Can't see my shoes at all.
it's either that or you've been amputated.
It could be either. But I'm going to roll with I've still got feet. Try and just hit a full 51-footer. Too much.
Oh, I'm lucky. I'm only in the bloody first cut. But I reckon it's still a 51-foot flop.
Nicely done.
Done.
Well, question is this going to be straightish?
The answer is no.
Mm. Oh, just hit it too hard. Belted it through the line. Oh, that's annoying.
No, picked it.
2, 6, 2, 7. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Just be grateful it's not a par 3, Dave.
Yes. Fuck. Interesting. Stop. Stop. Oh.
Perfect.
Don't like the distance, though. That was a ripper.
Fantastic. And within flop range. Very nice.
Just going.
Okay.
You're trying to see what's the other side of that hut. You remember that guy?
No.
guy in links.
It just feels by far like the best line into the pin. So that's why I did it.
Well, I kind of thought, well, if I took the bejesus out of it, I wouldn't have been disappointed.
Yeah, well, that's worked.
Certainly has.
I'm in all sorts of trouble with this shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not good. I think the best I can hope for is landing in the bunker.
I'm sure.
Oh, lovely, Andy.
Get in.
Oh,
Unlucky,
he was
mate.
in all the way.
Could have made things interesting.
Well, I would have said a cat among the pigeons for sure.
$30 7% power loss. Shit.
Ooh,
That was hit almost full.
wow.
That's not good. Let's assume it's flat. If it's not, it's not. Oof.
Went two ways.
Leader.
This is exciting.
Isn't it? Part one.
Oh, that's your first missed drive all night.
That was not the right time to do that, but I think a wood will still get me there. I know what I did wrong.
No! Oh, Jesus. I don't think the wood's going to get me there. Depends if I can get over that lip.
It'll depend on your percentage loss.
Fucking hell, man. Why? It's terrible.
It looks great.
Oh. Come on, baby.
Really? Really?
Oh, that's how I felt about your last shot out of the rough.
Well, I had outside sort of thing, and if I can just get a birdie here, and these two stuff up, we're gonna have a three-way tie. Well, that ain't gonna happen.
Well,
no guts, no glory here, Dave.
Bad, actually.
Oh, unbelievable. Fantastic.
Remind me, there's something I've wanted to say to you for a while, the pair of you. I don't want to play golf anymore with you. I'm sick and tired of being the whipping boy. Too long, too right. Awful.
well,
Good luck, dude.
this feels like a very important putt. Hmm. Okay. It's over there. All right.
Bless you. Yeah, never look like missing. Whereas this one, I'm worried. Big time. Okay, flat, 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 flat. No, it's flat. Oh wait. Well, it better be. I look like a fool.
The battle by you two.
Wow.
And it was a fun practice round, sort of.
I can't believe we both birdied that last hole. That pin was in an outrageous spot.
Yes, and we were in ridiculous spots off the tee.
I can't believe you both birdied it from the heavy rough.
Mm.
267 to the 70. Very well done, you two.
Can't wait to see the stats.
That's
I'm surprised by the number of fairways hit.
And I thought I hit more fairways than 71%.
well, let's have a look and see what. Okay. Well, that's it's been a while, Dave, since you didn't win anything in February, in May. It's really bizarre.
Yep, sounds like golf to me.
It's the first time in ages that we've also had a drawn match. Back in February.
Yes,
Wow.
that's right. It was a draw match. In fact, that's the first drawn match you two had this year.
Yeah, it is too. Oh no. Cypress Point. We had one.
Oh yeah.